The wedding hall was completely silent. Guests kept looking at each other in confusion, while soft piano music played awkwardly in the background. Because the bride still hadn't arrived. But what nobody inside that hall knew was that Chisom was sitting inside her car outside the venue, crying so hard she could barely breathe. Her phone kept buzzing non-stop. Her mother, her friends, the MC, but she wasn't answering. Because just a few minutes earlier, she had received a video. And that video destroyed everything. In the video, Kelvin was standing at the altar, smiling, beside another woman, Sandra, her wedding planner. And the craziest part, it was Kisom's wedding. Her venue, her decorations, her money. But the bride was someone else. 3 weeks earlier, Kelvin had tried to cancel the wedding, out of nowhere. At the time, Kisom thought he was just overwhelmed. She had no idea that decision was already connected to something darker. Kisom met Kelvin 4 years ago at a business seminar in Lagos. She was successful, independent, running a growing skincare brand. Kelvin was struggling financially, but he had something dangerous. Charm. He listened, he cared, he made her feel chosen. And slowly, she fell for him. At first, it was small expenses. Dinner, transport, small emergencies. Then it grew. Rent, family problems, business ideas. Every time, Kelvin promised the same thing. Once things stabilize, I will take care of you. And Chisom believed him. Because love makes logic disappear. Then came the proposal. One night, Netflix paused. Kelvin turned to her and brought out a ring. Chisom, will you marry me? She said yes immediately, not knowing she was stepping into something she couldn't see yet. Wedding planning started. Expensive, fast, overwhelming. And somehow, Chisom was paying for almost everything. Kelvin always had explanations. Baby, I'm just waiting for my contract payment. Just help me for now. And she did. Every single time. Then Sandra entered the picture. The wedding planner. Warm, smiling, trustworthy. She hugged Chisom like a sister. My bride, I will make this wedding unforgettable. And Chisom believed her too. That was her biggest mistake. But slowly, cracks appeared. Kelvin became distant. Phone always on silent. Always stepping outside. Always busy. Sandra too became unreachable at the same time. But whenever Chisom asked, it's wedding logistics. Simple answer. Too simple. Then one night, Kelvin was in the shower. His phone lit up. Sandra, last night was amazing. Chisom froze.
Tap. The chat opened. Video loaded. 03 seconds in. Kelvin was holding Sandra's hand inside a hotel room. She didn't even finish watching. Her world collapsed instantly. Then came the excuse. We were inspecting the venue. At night. Chisom questioned him. He got angry, turned it around, and somehow she apologized. That was the moment everything shifted. 3 weeks before the wedding, Kelvin finally said it. I don't think we should go through with this wedding. Silence. Chisom stared at him. Our wedding is already fully planned. I just need time. That night, she cried until morning. But the next day, he apologized again. And she forgave him again. Until the wedding day arrived. 5 a.m. Makeup done. Bridesmaids excited. Everything ready. Bride loading. But something felt wrong. At 9 a.m., Kelvin stopped answering calls. At 10 a.m., he was gone. Completely. Then, the video arrived. And everything stopped. Inside the venue, Kelvin was marrying Sandra. Using Chisom's wedding. Guests were confused at first. Then the pastor began vows. That's when reality hit and chaos began. Chisom sat in her car outside for almost an hour, frozen. Then something changed. Silence turned into anger. She wiped her face, opened the door, and walked inside. The moment she entered, silence fell instantly. Whispers everywhere. That's the real bride. Kelvin saw her. His face dropped instantly. Sandra froze. Good. Chisom walked straight to them. No hesitation. Then, slap! The sound echoed. Nobody moved. Nobody breathed. She grabbed the mic and spoke calmly. Everything in this hall was paid for by me. Mamos exploded. Then she continued. And since I paid for it, I'm cancelling everything. Within minutes, music stopped. Food service stopped. Lights went dim. Guests started leaving. The wedding collapsed in real time. The scandal exploded online. Blogs, TikTok, Twitter. Everybody had an opinion. But the truth was already out. Kelvin wasn't just cheating. He was planning it. Then came court. Sandra broke down first. Tears. I didn't force him. Silence. Then she added something worse. Kelvin told me weeks before the wedding that he wanted to cancel it, but he was afraid of what she would think after everything she paid. And suddenly, everything became clear. Kelvin wasn't confused. He was calculating. Using both women. Lying to both. Losing both. The judge finalized the case. Partial repayment ordered. But Chisom wasn't listening anymore. Because something inside her had already healed. Months later, her skincare brand exploded. From Lagos to international markets. From betrayal to empire. Then one night, at a business event, she saw him again. Kelvin. Standing alone. Broken. Watching her from a distance. He tried to walk over, but stopped. Because he realized something. She was no longer reachable. Chisom looked at him once. No anger. No pain. Just peace. Then she turned away and walked forward. Some people don't deserve a second chance. They just deserve to watch you win from a distance. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Lion's Tail Fire for more stories that hit deeper than reality.